Hey guys, it's Phil and Sarah here from Muscle Tan. I thought I'd do a quick video for all you guys that have booked on for your tan at the WNBF this weekend, with you all being first timers and novices. Some of you have been new to this process. Just to give you a little bit of background as to who we are, not who you are, and what to expect. So we're Muscle Tan. We are the manufacturer of tanning products specifically for stage. There you go, we're all Muscle Tan there. We also manufacture everyday tans as well, and tents and equipment, so we are the experts in tanning. We're a partner of WNBF. We're also one of the main sponsors as well, so we make sure quite a bit of money goes back into putting these shows on. Something we're really proud of. So when it comes to that, we are literally Pro-Tan's only competitor in Europe, and we are WNBF's choice of tanning partner for good reason. Our products are all natural, like you guys. There's no chemicals in there, nothing nasty, and the end product is flawless. Obviously, the reason those guys want us there and want you to look perfect on stage, the same as we do, is so you can show off those physiques that you've worked so hard to put together. There's nothing worse than seeing a great physique let down by the tan at the end of the day. So that's why WNBF choose us, to make sure you guys get to present yourselves in the best way possible. Right, so I wanted to do a few tips for those of you that haven't been there before, haven't gone through this process, and give you a little bit of background as to maybe what to expect, because it can be a bit of a weird process.
Should have all received my super huge long email.
Yeah, so the email that Sarah sent to you, which I'm sure every single one of you has definitely read. And
hope so.
Because you will be
test you on it.
As I say, you'll be tested on that when you arrive, to make sure all the information has been adequately absorbed. Because in there are great things about skin prep going into a show, and what you should be doing. So things like how to exfoliate. Not over exfoliate, guys.
Yeah, don't rub your skin till it's dry, because all it'll do is make it go drier and sore, and then the tan will stick to it.
Yeah.
So.
Just lightly exfoliate. So hopefully by now it's Tuesday night, so Wednesday probably the last time you want to do that.
No, Thursday.
But yeah, don't scrub yourself to death is what we're saying. Things like hair removal, guys. Right, so some of you...
A bit late for this.
Well, not really.
No, I know.
It's like, so for hair removal, there's various different ways we can do it. There's Veet, if you want to put cream on your stuff or remove your hair. There's Imac.
But just in case, just while we're on those with the Veeton, if it says 5 minutes, it means 5 minutes, not 10, not 15. It's 5 minutes. So otherwise it'll burn your skin, and it won't feel like it's burnt, but it will be the next day, and it'll be sore.
Right, so if the Veet's an option, maybe not the best option is where I was going with that. Clearly you can use a razor if you want to remove hair from that. I'm not a big fan, right? What I like is a good old set of clippers. These are the Manscaped ones. They're close enough to your skin to get the hair removal to the level that it's necessary, right? You don't need to be razored all over, but if you've chosen to do that, that's great, but please make sure you've tried this process before, because you can have skin reactions. The same with Veet. These don't cause those issues, so that's why I'm a fan. Plus I get ingrowing hairs, which is not nice once you've razored.
If any of you have booked a waxing appointment, because this has happened before, where you were going to go maybe sometime this week, I want you to cancel that appointment, and then you need to shave. So
yeah, because you don't know if you've not done it before, you'll not know how your skin's going to react, and the last thing you want is your skin to react badly, and therefore going to cause you a problem when it comes to getting on that stage. Other little things, top tips. So right, really simple things like body washers. Right, so if you're using something like Lynx, stop. Right,
forever.
Just forever. It's nobody needs a Lynx effect. Not like that. There's a lot of chemicals in there that'll dry your skin out. We advocate this really cheap body wash, which you can buy from Aldi. It's called Licura Kids Body Wash and Foam Bath. It's very delicate, and it's
£1.
It's a whole £1.18, I think.
Oh, has it gone up?
£1.18 for a big bottle like that. But that'll help balance the pH of your skin out, which will give us a nice base to start with when you come for your tan at the weekend.
I know, because it can also go the other way. If you're using something that's really moisturising, it can moisturise too much on your skin and leave a film on there.
Yeah, so there's also another one called Simple, and we like to keep it simple. So those two are great. Just use them in the running. They're back at latter end of this week.
Or Sanex.
So something basically that balances the pH of your skin out that's going to be very delicate, not change anything, not make you too dry, too oily. The same with that. So moisturisers is the next one. If we're on to Wednesday, probably don't do a moisturiser from now.
Not if it's an oily one or shea butter or...
Yes, right, because thanks to the Amazon man, we've started again. We're not starting again, it's an editing. So, moisturisers.
So if you don't need to moisturise from now up until the show, then don't. So if you're drinking plenty of water and everything, you shouldn't need to anyway. If you do feel like you really need to, then please stay away from anything that's shea butter, oils, or those aqua... derma ones.
Yeah, just if you've moisturised, it's Wednesday, don't bother after that. Unless you really feel like you need to, but stay away from oily stuff because it doesn't let your tan sit on your skin. Simple as that. Clothing,
so when we say baggy, I mean baggy. Please don't come with something
I think MC
tight.
Hammer in the 90s.
Yes.
Literally that.
Or, if you've not bought anything yet, just go to Primark, get the biggest, darkest T-shirt that you can from the men's section. This is men and women. And just come in that, because that is the absolute perfect thing that you can put on into.
Yeah, so, lads, if you think what you want to think is something light, you don't want to be like a heavy, like, hoodie, because that just rubs tan off. The heavier it is, the more it's going to rub, the more your tan comes off. So just keep it light, keep it simple, and keep it baggy, and we'll all be good. Done. Anything else?
Flip-flops. Don't forget your flip-flops. Don't come in trainers, because when you put your trainers on after you've had your tan, clearly it's going to rub it off because it's not settled.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into the process. Right. So guys, so when you've got a time slot, Sarah will have sent them out along with all the other information that we know you've read. So when you appear for that time slot, that is the time slot booked for the group, a specific group of you, so there will be more than just you. And so be aware that there will be a waiting period when you get there. Do not come earlier than your slot either. We're limited with space within this particular venue. We've not set up in here before. So, just come on your own time slots. If you come earlier, you won't get done earlier, just saying. So just come when you're supposed to. Be prepared to hang around a little bit. It's part of the process. And obviously, loose clothing. Obviously, guys, when we get into the tanning booze, you will be stripping down to your bare necessities, right? And you will be supplied with a sock.
That's for the boys, not the girls.
The sock is for the cock and the balls.
Not 1 foot.
Not 1 foot or 2 pieces happen, right? So your gear, all of your gear goes in the sock, right? And that's to protect our dignity. Yeah.
Girls, you will be naked, so just to make you aware of that. But
just so you all know, obviously areas are all sectioned off, so the guys are only in sections that can be seen by the guys. The girls, you are fully protected from anybody seeing you other than the ladies tanning you. It's something that we are very meticulous about. It's very important that everybody has that privacy, that the dignity is kept intact, and that everything's
safe and comfortable.
Safe and comfortable. Because it's a weird process for those of you who have not been through it. It can be a bit daunting as well, right? And we're fully aware of that. I remember my first tanning experience, and it was it's just a bit like, whoa, this is weird. So we try and make it as less weird as possible and as much fun as possible. So don't be. It's all part of bodybuilding. That's all I can say to you. And I'll be there on hand with the team, my team on the men's side.
No, we're not doing it like that this time, are we? Because the room's not that big.
Okay.
So
well, I will be there, and with me and the girls. There you go. So,
so just to let you know that it's men between 11 and 3. If you don't get there or you're later than 3, we may not be able to tan you. Men. because after that it's just girls, and I can't let any men in with girls and vice versa.
So I'm finished at 3.
Yeah.
that makes a nice change. Guys, if any of you have any issues, any problems, any questions, right, don't be afraid to reach out to us. In fact, please do reach out to us. Let us know what they are. And we'll do our best to address them for you, put your mind at rest or at ease, or give you some suggestions. If you've got a skin complaint you're not sure of, Mrs. Kane is the skincare expert, right? There's not many things we haven't seen, dealt with, or know how to deal with. So, yeah, again, don't worry about those things. Give us a shout, let us know what it is, and we'll sort it out. Again, fellas, if there's something that you're a bit embarrassed about, you can come to me in confidence and we can work through it. And, you won't be the first, and I'm telling you now, you won't be the last. So, we're here to help you.
Yeah, because we do work of the, beauty therapy code of conduct where nothing is discussed or anything like that. So you literally can do that.
What's that like? Fucking patient confidentiality stuff.
Of course
Whatever, we're not going to tell people. There you go.
Just so you know.
Other things, again, there's a big team of us. It's a big show. It's important to us that the athlete experience is as fun as possible and as professional as possible. You guys coming into this for the first time, you get a great experience. Some people have been to some other shows and worked with some other Italian teams, and they don't get this. But I'd ask you to be respectful of the team. The guys, all of the girls, there's only girls, and me, turn up very early. It's a very long weekend. They put a lot of work in to make sure you guys get on that stage looking perfect. So,
one girl's driving 7 hours.
7 hours to come and do this. So again, be respectful. Remember our manners, and we will make sure everything goes to plan that way. I appreciate that when we've been prepping for a long time and we're tired and we're depleted, that we can be less patient on it. But
it is normally fun, isn't it? Especially on the Saturday.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it doesn't cut it with me because I've been there more than once. So anyhow.
Also, can I just mention, girls, don't be having a panic attack or anything. But so on Sunday, the actual show day, I don't need to know when your hair and makeup is, right? We are going to be tanning from 8 until whatever time we need to. I'll let you know more details on this on Saturday. But if you've got time, come and have your tan before your hair and makeup. Or if your hair and makeup's really early, then you can come and have it done after that. Obviously, if you're first on stage, then we need to get you done ASAP as well. And if you're a little bit later, then we can do some fiddling around. But main point is, don't panic. Don't stress yourself out about it, because you're only going to be with me for 5 minutes and do the rest.
So 60 seconds left on the memory card, so I'm going to wrap it up right now. We can't wait to see you guys at the weekend. Well done for getting this far. It's a great show. We love partnering up with WNBF. It's a real privilege to be their official tanning partner and one of their main sponsors, because these events are off the scale good. So all the best for the rest of the week. We'll see you at the weekend.